So this is released on a Tuesday, so it's Tutorial Tuesday. We're doing step-by-step drawing of a manga female. Now, it doesn't have to be manga, it could be any style really, but we're going to start off with a circle and draw a line through it. Underneath that, we're going to draw another line just to indicate how far the eyes are apart, so we don't want to do too big. Just above the bottom of the circle, we draw another line. That's kind of indicating where our nose is going to go to and where our ear finishes. A little bit further down, we just draw the chin line. Now, I don't want it to be a super harsh chin, so I did a little curve to make it a bit softer. At the base of that circle, inline, that's where our mouth opens, right? So I drew the lips in and I've added some ears and I've just gone around, and I'm going to keep correcting things as I go, because as I draw the rest of it, you just make adjustments. I added the eye. Now the eye, as you can see, is not right next to the nose. Like, we leave a gap because our eyes are set back from where our nose is, and we have a bit of a bridge. So it's important to remember that, otherwise it can look a bit odd if they're too close to the edge of the face. I've done some nice curly eyebrows. Like this lady, obviously she like plucks or threads, I don't know, so a personal choice. I suppose which one hurts less. I've never had my eyebrows threaded, but I'm sure it looks incredibly painful. But I thought a nice little shape just to do us some justice. Do you know what I mean? I did some smooth lines and started to add the shoulder in because I wanted this to also have like a nice flowy hair. But I wanted to show where the shoulder goes. I did decide to do a flowy hair just because I don't normally do that. Like I'm trying to incorporate different styles into my drawing, and so this is just like a practice test piece. And I like a fringe now. I'm not sure fringes how like in fashion and stuff they are, but growing up, that like people always have fringes. They always got their mum to cut it normally, and that's just how it was. If you like the video so far and you're still watching, please just give it a like. Even subscribe if you're still watching. Like, if you haven't already and you enjoy the video, there's loads more content on the channel. So I added some horns onto the character, and now it's time for some ink. So I probably should have done this afterwards, but to be honest with you, I wanted to rub out all the pencil lines because the last time I used watercolors, I forgot to rub out the lines and there was paint on it, so it didn't really rub out very well. So I kind of like did the ink to be able to rub out the pencil. Another tip, maybe let the ink dry before you rub it out, or it does tend to smudge. Now, this ink pen is amazing and I love it, but it does take a little hot minute for the ink to dry because it does throw out deep dark lines. As you can see, it's a little bit smudged. Now, I'm not using Indian ink, I'm not using watercolor paper, I'm using some normal paper, and therefore if you add too much water onto the fairly recently applied ink, it does smudge a little bit, which is kind of what happened here. But you know what, I'm playing around with watercolors, I'm adding some different colors, trying to build up tone, so it's a learning experience. So I'll speed up the rest of the video and I hope you enjoy.